Good morning, everyone. This is HH Trader back with another trading video, day trading video. We are looking today on January 25th to get started trading on a Monday morning. The top of my watch list is EXPR and AMC. AMC is really a favorite of mine because it has such good news, but looking at its pre-market charts, it has been choppy. So that's one of the downsides to it. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to really capitalize on any moves there. So EXPR was the next one. It's gone up, it's gone down, it just went way down, but that looks like a dark order on the markets, not anybody dropping it that much to 184. So that is definitely something to watch out for on that one, because it does not really have any news on today. Also, let's go and check out my Charles Schwab to make sure we're not missing out on anything. Nope, everything's good to go on both scanners. So let's go ahead and see what the market has in store. We have about 15 minutes to the bell, and let me go ahead and check the floats and a little bit about these different companies. So EXPR, I can actually bring you guys over here to show you what I'm talking about. Okay. All right, so EXPR is the first one on the list. EXPR. Let's see what it has over here on FinViz. Has a float of 62 million. Yahoo Finance, what do they have to say about it? EXPR. Float is, oh, wrong thing. Let's see, where is the float on this one? Statistics. And let's see what they're saying about the float here. It'll get going to statistics. There it is. All right, float over here says it's 54 million. Let's go to BAM SCC, EXPR. Do they have any kind of weird shelf registrations or anything? Nope, no shelf registrations. So let me put that in my notes. It's somewhere around 60 million and then no shelf. Next one on the list is AMC. We'll start here. AMC does have a shelf registration in December that was fired off. So that's pretty recent. Okay, so the float over here is 106 million. Yahoo Finance says the float is 100 million, so around 100 million. And then it does have their shelf registration in December. So let me go ahead and mark that up. Around 100 mil shelf. All right, the next one is VYNE. Why is it up? Does it have news on the day? It does not. Does not look pretty at all, but we'll look into it because it is very kind of volatile. So VYNE. VYNE. Okay, VYNE has a float of 139 mil. At FinViz has a float of 141, so around 140. And then over here it has no shelf registrations at BAM, so about 140 mil. Pretty high float movers to start the week off. None of them really have really good news except AMC. AMC definitely has good news, but it's choppy. And how do we know it's choppy? Well, if we look at this chart, it's gone up, tested this high, tested this high. It is working its way up, but as you can see, there's a lot of chop in between the working up. So there's red, green, red, green, red, green. It's kind of fumbling around there. So we're going to be careful this morning. And actually, I didn't even bring you back over to the platform. So let me do that to show you what I just showed you. All right, so we're back in the platform. And to know that it's choppy, we'll see, first of all, it's got sideways consolidation here. So it actually needs to break out of this range of the 495s, which it probably will on open, but I don't know if it'll hold it. But if we look in here, we see a lot of red and green. It almost looks like a Christmas tree, just a lot of red and green. And there are only a few moves that are really good like this one, but they are also choppy. If you look in here and see all these wicks, they're also choppy. So we'll be very careful this morning while we trade, and we'll get this done. But I'm not just super excited about any of these. So it is 9:18, 9:19, so we got a couple of minutes. Nothing else is popping up on the scanners. Let me check my TD Ameritrade scanner. Nothing is popping up over there either. So that's my TD Ameritrade scanner right there. And sometimes when I'm trading, some stocks will show up on the TD that don't show up in the Charles Schwab. So I like to keep checking both of them so I don't miss anything. Right now on the TD scanner, let's see, GameStop just exploded. CTRM, BD. Nothing else has really got me excited. Yeah, EXPR. All right, we have 10 minutes to the bell. EXPR, let's go ahead and put some levels out here. Okay, remove that one. Remove that one. I believe I was looking at this one the other week, I believe, or at some point I was looking at it. But it definitely exploded. AMTX. We're going to try to stick to the cheaper stocks because the higher up ones are just they don't have the news to continue unless it's just a technical trade. And I just technical trading is good, but it's even better with a catalyst. So we'll see what they have to offer here. Okay. AMC again went up there. That 495 is really holding it down. It's continuing to come back and test VWAP. So I just don't trust it. EXPR is trying to get back up. So it has a high up here. I put my resistance up here at the 475. So it's got about $1 to go up. It's got some more resistance right here, and some right here. So it's got a couple of levels of resistance that it needs to get through. Let's see AMC's resistance. I mean, it basically just has that 499 resistance. We'll see if it can hold up at some point. It's trying to hold up that VWAP right there, but it's not giving me a lot of hope. VYNE just doesn't look good at all. Put the resistance up there. Then it has some more resistance right here. But that's it. You know, from 279 maybe up to the 313s, but it's got to get above VWAP first. So then you have some of these lower. This one I'm definitely not touching. I want to stay within maybe just a cheaper price range for today, because I don't trust any of these. Look at Sins. Let's put that top side up there. Top side resistance at $3. Trying to hold up. Doesn't have any news on the day to keep it moving. All right, it is 8:24 or 9:24. We got 5 minutes to the bell. And we're about to get started. We've already put our resistance lines in. We kind of know where it can fall to. So let's see. This one has this 358 bottom down here. So kind of trading within this range, and we'll have to see which way it goes. AMC failing VWAP, but it also has a bottom down here that it doesn't need to pass. It's 466 area. We want to see it stay above that. And it just really just doesn't look good at all because of how long it's been going sideways. So definitely give it some time to play out. Definitely longer than 5 minutes. Got about $965 to trade today. I wonder what's the best. So when I trade, usually I try to make 2% of the entire account, which is like $2,000. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trade the percentages on what I trade within a day. So 965, 2% will be about 20 bucks. 1% will be about 10 bucks. So we'll see how it plays out today. Is it better to just aim for that 1% every day, or 2%, or I mean, because sometimes you can get 3%, 4%, but you never know. We'll see. We will see. We have about 4 minutes to the bell. It just seems like time is slowing down right now. Waiting to get it in. Looks like this AMC is struggling right around there 475. It is under the 9, very close to the 9, so it could get some continuation down if it doesn't break back through the 9 and the VWAP, which are both, well, they were at 477, but now the 9, the 9 is back at 477 now. So we'll see. Coming up 3 minutes before the bell. There are some movers out here, but that is definitely out of my price range. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give all of these past 5 minutes to trade because none of these are looking good. They're all riding the VWAP, and you don't really know which direction they're gonna go out of pre-market. AMC starting to get smaller and smaller ranges. Don't like that. This one is above VWAP, but we need a pullback above VWAP to solidify this move. It almost looks like it gapped up. Yeah, it did. 279 up to 284 gap on the 1 minute chart. So it's a gap on the 1 minute. Usually they come back down and fill these gaps. So kind of scary if it drops from that 293 back down to that back down here. We'll see though. All right, we have about 30 seconds to the bell, and it's about to go live. Monday morning, who's gonna get hurt? Let's see what the action is on these first minutes. That's under VWAP. Alright, market is open. AMC questionable. Don't know what it's gonna do out of the open. We're just gonna have to watch and see. EXPR trying to get something going, but then failed VWAP. I really don't like this stock. Really don't. It's got to get a pullback above VWAP anyway. AMC, did you fall off? Oh my goodness, yes, AMC fell off. Kind of figured that was gonna happen, but nice. Where's VWAP? The 465. It just popped all the way from the 450s back up to the 465 where it met resistance. EXPR, not really feeling like I thought it would. We'll go ahead and move this, our 1 minute support right there, and then our 1 minute resistance right there, and VYNE, 1 minute support and resistance we'll put on there. So it has resistance right here. It has 1 minute support right here. Still not in love with it because of the way it's popping. That action is just not safe to enter. Okay. It did break down that 1 minute. Nothing else is looking like it can help me out today. So we're gonna just watch, be patient. All right, VYNE is just popping. Everything else is down, so we're just gonna have to wait until some real movement happens here. Good morning to whoever has entered, whether you're on Twitch or, let me see which one you're on, Twitch or YouTube. You're on YouTube. Good morning to you. We are out here looking at these stocks, and some of them are making pretty good moves, but VYNE is the one that I'm going to be watching. Let's go ahead and put our resistance up here. We got resistance at the 313. If it can start to kind of trade properly. Resistance up here. Alright. AMC is trying to make a little rebuttal. Let's go look at it. It went way down. Dipped way down there. VWAP is at the 477 on it. Actually, the 5 minute, wait a minute, the 5 minute and these two are off. Oh, no, I just have them switched here. Okay. So yeah, 453 for the VWAP here. So it's got to get back over VWAP. VYNE still looking crazy, making crazy moves. Don't even want to try that until it settles down. So this is the first 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes of it. Okay. Back to AMC. AMC is definitely has good news. I can say that AMC has very good news, but it's got to get over that VWAP and give us that pullback. And I believe it's going to be choppy because on my analysis up here, it's just been so sideways. And I think it's going to be choppy even if it goes up. So I'm going to be careful on that one. I don't want to waste any money on that one. VYNE, VWAP is at the 291. It's still not giving a pullback above VWAP, so we're waiting. Everything else is red, just a bunch of red across the charts. And then some of these are higher price, so I really don't want to push my luck with them. VYNE is not giving us the proper moves that we would like to see. The 1 minute resistance was the $3. The 1 minute support was the $2.89. So let's see where the big levels are up here. We got a big level at the $3. So a lot of shorting here. A lot of shorting. Are those shorts going to get pushed out? Looks like they're getting pushed out. So yeah, this one's going to have to give us a pullback above VWAP. I don't like the way it's moving. It's too sporadic. On the daily chart, it has a top up here that it was trying to pass of the 93, 293. So resistance right here. It's trying. It's fighting. All right. VWAP is at the 289. It's got to give us that pullback above VWAP. AMC working its way back up. VWAP is at the 451. It is past VWAP, but it's kind of losing its heart. So this is the 1 minute. This is the 1 minute support, and then the 1 minute resistance right here. So it's within this range. Let's see if it can give a pullback and stay above this support level right here. Stay above this support level. That's what we want to see. Okay, looking like it's staying above that support level right there, but we need a pullback now. Getting shorted into right there, pushing those shorts out. We need a pullback. All right, so it has came up and broke the 1 minute. The 1 minute resistance looks like it's finding resistance right there. It's got to keep pushing and give us a pullback. Okay, there's the push. Okay, let's look for the pullback now. Give us that pullback. Looking like it's just going to push on through without a pullback. Now it's forming a double top there. That's not good. Unless it could push through that. Yep. Push through that. We got to see a pullback here. It's getting too extended. Top side 490s. So we got to wait for this pullback. I do like it though. So it could fall all the way back down pretty much to the end of this little igniting bar. Okay, here's the pullback. We need to see it at least test the bottom, the low of this 467. There it is. There's the test right there. Still not a proper buying situation though, because it may continue down here. It does have a head and shoulders. So here's a shoulder, here's a shoulder, here's the head. So that 467 was the point that it needed to test. It's coming back down to the 9. Okay, we'll let it consolidate. I do like it though. It's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes. All right, 475. It's looking like 466 has got to stay above VWAP. Okay. So 465 is where I'm looking at right now. But it's gotta get back above VWAP. It's gotta get back. I'm not gonna let it fake me out. Okay, looking like it found support right there at the 200 moving average. So the top of this is a 465. I'll go ahead and take a wait a minute. Oh, you can't even. What? Because security symbol is not valid. What is it talking about? All right, well, I'm just gonna wait until it does a pullback above VWAP, because it just looks like it's struggling even to get the 9 right there. I guess I would have lost money right there if I got in at the 65. Would have lost money. So yeah, it's gotta get back up and show us something. Kind of glad it didn't go through. Give us that pullback above. Does not need to break this bottom right here of the 455. It needs to stay above that. Yep, there it goes, cracking that bottom. I'm so glad that that order didn't go through. I was about to be in there. So I guess I needed to wait on that pullback. Came down to the 200 moving average and just was going to take my money today. It's going to be a generous donation to the market. So I guess we'll just be more patient. VYNE, what did it do? Still popping up and down. It's not looking good at all. ABML is moving, but it's an OTC stock, and I just don't trade OCT stocks. I don't care. Just don't. So our new resistance up here, we got 2 levels of resistance. It's got to get back above VWAP to kind of change this trend. But right now, okay, it's starting to look a little bit more peppy. 460s. The good thing about trading with the VWAP is that the lower that it goes, the better price, the better entry you can get playing above VWAP. So this one is getting above the 9 here. The 9 is at the 460s. Let's see if it can hold in the 460s. I want to see it get up above. Oh, it is above VWAP. So I guess this technically is, but this is like a 3-bar resistance right here. So technically it is above VWAP. What's the top side of this? Top side is the 81. I'm gonna size down to 50 shares and look to buy 65, 66. 66 there. We'll get in at the 66 there. The bottom of this, the low is the 61. Be in real quick if it can get going. I don't like that. I'm gonna exit that order, cancel that order. I don't like the way it just pulled back like that. It's a nasty pullback right there. I was looking for a break of this little level right here, the 66, but that's nasty. Tell, TELL. Oh, okay. This just looks like a bad painting. I don't even know what to do with that. How do you even trade that? Okay, I'm gonna leave Tell alone. It's telling me to leave it alone. Alright, AMC definitely took a little dump right there. And it broke this 1 minute support here. So that's not good either. Sins. What is Sins doing? It's got a 1 minute resistance up here. Everything's kind of fading today. So we'll draw our support. Everything's kind of fading, but we'll watch Sins. Atos. Yeah, it's fading. Shorts are killing that one. So Sins we're gonna watch. And still though, Sins, let's see. It's traded sideways as well. So the top side is the $3 up there. Okay. So we'll wait for a pullback above VWAP if it can get within this range. But I just hope it doesn't fail back out of this range. That's the only thing that I'm kind of wary of. Top side of this, the high is a 288. So it is getting above VWAP. That 282 area is kind of holding it. If you look at the daily chart doesn't look that good either. Here. Had a gap up. Maybe like the 339s may be a possible new resistance. So we'll draw resistance here. We'll bring this resistance up as well. But that 380 something may actually be a possible resistance for it right there. Alright, what else is moving? Does SINS even have any news on the day? Doesn't have any news on the day. So really Monday is really slow. I'm glad I did not take that trade on AMC. I kind of was gonna jump the gun, but hey, both of those trades got canceled out. So glad. The first one was a mistake, canceled out. Like I would have been in there and lost money. The second one, because of where I was entering, I didn't get in. So it worked out. I just don't know what SINS wants to do here. Because it's just looking like it wants to go, but then not. VWAP is at the 281. Needs to get on through the 281. Kind of chopping around. Let's see what tail is doing now. Tail made that little move up, but I just do not like all this. I don't know why it did all this. What's the news on it? No real news today. I just don't trust it. If it can drop from the 420s down to the 386, I can't trust that. And then it's only moving like a few cents at a time, so it's another reason not to do it. So this one now has a good level of resistance right here as well. 290. We're being very, very patient on today. Usually I would have been in the trade and probably lost money on that first trade. Not that much money, but because I was risking, let me go back to that trade. Where is it? What was it? AMC? I was going to risk. Boom. So it came up here. I think I was risking right here on that first one where it didn't want to fill me at that 65. So my risk would have been down to the 55. So 10-cent risk right there. But now the shorts are making some money. Woo. The shorts are in there, man. Atos, why is that at the top? What is this thing doing? Atos, sideways trader. What's the top of this? Resistance right there. Does have good resistance there. We need to see a pullback. This is very extended. Very extended, and it's just broke that new high. So resistance here. Right through there. So we got to see a pullback here. At 250. Let's look at the yearly chart or the daily chart. 287 is looking like a top forward. Did give the little pullback that I was waiting for. Does have a topping tail, a high topping tail on that pullback. So we will see. Okay, that's a double top right there. I'm not liking that. Why would you mess it up like that? Okay, 250. Let's just I'm gonna have to wait on a pullback for this one. A real pullback. This isn't really a pullback that I was looking for. Even if it does go, I don't want to take that right there. Even if it does break that double top right there, I just can't take it. Now here's a pullback. Pullback to the 9. Atos is the top. Does it have news on the day? Atos. Somebody is speaking at Precision Medicine World Conference. Not really news that I want to be in on, I don't think. Files for shelf. I don't even know. Did I even research this on the day? Atos? Let me go and look at it. Atos has a float of 7.3 mil. Let's look at this shelf registration that they're talking about. Okay, so it does have a shelf registration this month. Put in this month. So not too confident in that one anymore. GSAT, what in the world is it doing? Alright, definitely gotta wait for a pullback on this one. It has no news on the day, just booming. Just booming out here. Wow. I can't do anything with that. There is no entry point here. Matter of fact, there was no entry point down here, really, for me. This is one that you would have just had to be in, holding the bag, and then all of a sudden get that rip. If we look up here, GSAT on the daily chart looks like it has a place of resistance right here at the 145. And the 150 is really the place. So 150 there. It can fall all the way back to VWAP, so it can drop 10 cents here. So be careful if you're gonna try it. Alright, GSAT may give us a pullback here. Hopefully it does. It's at the top of the list. I do like it. Take 200 shares of it if it can give us, wow. Okay, that's a big drop right there. I wait for confirmation on these. I don't want to jump in on this one. Came back up to the 9. I always wait for confirmation on these. So it fell back to the 125 there. I don't want it on this candle, and I don't want it on the next one. We'll wait and see what happens after this candle right here. That was an amazing drop. Not really, seeing the price, but it did move a whole lot faster down than it's moved up. Let's see what happens on this one. Top side of this, the high is the 132, so we can be in at the 135, but it is still in this 5-minute downtrend, and it's got a long way to go to get back up there. So we're gonna wait. Give it a little time. The 9 is at the 129. Let's see what it wants to do here. Still in that 5-minute downtrend. Where I was going to enter was the 135, but I want to wait to see what it was going to do here. It's going to give us a little bit more downward motion. This thing just doesn't have a catalyst either. Okay, this one gapped down, went up there to the 258, gapped down here. Without even, it didn't even go in a halt. It just splatted down. Which is why I did not trade it. It's got that shelf registration on it. Recon has done a little drop here. Boom, boom, boom. Now this one may be, but it doesn't have a catalyst on the day. No catalyst. So it's got to get more volume with no catalyst. All right. Well, it is 8:59. GSAT is coming back into play, it looks like. How long does it have? It has just a couple of seconds. 31, 32, 33 will be the entry point here. But it's got to close. Okay, yeah, 33 is going to be our entry point. Doesn't look like I can enter here. It's not letting me enter. Okay. 1 billion. Let's do a 35. Oh, wait, where is this? Security is not valid. What are you talking about? Okay. Now 133. Okay, I don't like the way it's trading now. Looking very weak. Keeps playing with that that 9, that 129. Oh, I don't like that. 131. I don't like the way it's snapping up and down. I can't do that. You know, I'm not seeing anything that I really like today. Seriously. Everything is expa, low volume. Everything's just a low volume failure. 255. It is holding up the 9 right now. So let's see what it can do. It's breaking that down. 253, 255, 256. Yeah, I can't be risking all this money like that, and it's not giving me any moves up. This one lost all its volatility. Atos losing out. Okay, there's something right there, a little pop right there. It's 55.50. Let's do a 56 buy. We're looking for the 56 buy on this one. Okay, what's the top of this? The high 54. Not liking the way it's faking there. Got 10 seconds left on this candle. Looking like it is getting some buyers. Bottom here, the low is the 253. 253 will be out. Okay, so we'll be out down here to 253. The top side is a 258. Okay, 258. Okay. All right, we're gonna take a little bit there. What's this? Bottom 253, 255 is our sell point. Actually, what's the 256? 256 is our break even. So 256 will be out. 257 will be out. If it shows us red again, we'll have to get out. It may continue if it can get back into the 60s. Yep. All right, 260. 260s. $260 will be our new out. 259. Come on now, show us what you got. Push through that top. Bottom, the low is a 59. Show us what you got. Show us you got enough to push through. Alright, so the low of this one is a 259. We'll put it at the 258 if it can push up some. Alright, got us out. Still a green trade, whatever. Still got plenty of money to trade, so came down right there. $260s. We'll see what this one wants to do first. Even if it comes back up, I don't want it on this candle. Looking for a little bit of magic here. 260s, 261 right now. So 261 will be the spot. 261. We got the low here, 259. It's holding that up. Low is a 256. So if it wants to go, new low, 258. 258. Okay, we got our out ready to go. Getting another push up here. 260s. Okay, take a little bit there. Pop some off up here. Looking for that break into the 270s. Be nice. Break even. We got 90 shares. Needs to go at break even at 261. 261 is our break even. 262.3. That's our break even right there. Looking, ooh, that was a pullback. All right, the low is a 65, so we'll be out at the 65 with these 90 shares. Come on, give us one more push. One more push up is all we need. One more push. And we'll be, wait, 65 there. Okay, 65, we're sitting for an out here. Sitting looking. Can it push a little bit more? I'll take some off if it can. Come on. All right, new low is a 68. 68, 69. Put it at a 68. All right, got out right there. Took a little winner right there. So we're just trading technicals right now since there's no news out. Don't really like that for another entry, so we'll let it kind of play. Givo, oh, it's 9:11. Okay, so by 10 o'clock I really like to be closing this up. We're just kind of seeing where the market wants to leave us on today. Atos did give us some okay moves. XSPA, very choppy. Can't really work with that. All right, this one has a top side high of the 270s. 270. So what was the high of this? 272. We're gonna wait for this bar to close up first. Okay, so now the high is the 270s. So let's do a 271 buy, 50 shares. Actually, on the 5-minute, it doesn't look like a good decision. Okay, so there's a pullback. High of this one was a 268. 271. Take 50 shares up here. What's the high of this? The high is the 73, 273. So 276 will be where we want to be getting in here. $276. See what it wants to do. Is it going to give us some more red? I don't see it. Getting crushed down there. AMC finally coming back up. So I'll go ahead and cancel this order so I can go and look over there at AMC. I don't like what's going on over here anyway. AMC just now making it back into the range. I don't like that at all. Sins. Was this the one I was just trading? I was trading Atos, right? Yeah. Okay, Atos is the one I was trading here. But Sins is coming back up. Get a little pullback. Kind of struggling here to even get back into this 1 minute range. So we're going to just stick over here to Atos. Make a little money. It has a top side high of the 69. It's coming to the close of this candle. Would love to see it hold up VWAP, which is at the 261 right now. Broke not VWAP, the 9. So now it is under the 9. GSAT. It's lost all of its gusto. Atos coming back and challenging that 9. Looking okay now. Or looking better. I say okay. It's looking better now. Nine is at the 262. There's a little bit right there. Let's see if it can hold up that 9. 262, popping off at 262. Got this double top here. Just broke through that double top. So let's just say into the 70s. 71 buy. 71. That may be a little bit too far off though. Let's see a pullback above that, above this. That 263 is the new 9. Let's make sure that it is strong above that. It's looking like the buyers are right at 263 right now. So here's our pullback. See this pullback right here. Okay, give us some red here. Give us some red. Come on. Give us a little bit of red. No red. We need to see some red here. Or at least just consolidation right here. That'll work too. Okay. I want to see a little bit of pullback here. Give me a little bit of pullback. Need to see it snap down. It's coming up to this new high of the 69. It may actually break it, but I'm looking for something specific here. Looking for this pullback to get bought up. Okay, there's a little snap down. High of this one was 69. Come on, give us some red. Give us that nice red right here. There it is. Okay, so 71 is our new entry. 71. Looking for it to continue to kind of challenge down here. Show some strength. So that 71 is looking quite good right now. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Yeah. All right, 71. Low is a 66. New low here, 266. $268. Okay, getting back down there to that 9. So it's still that 71 is where I would like to enter, but it's just not giving me the moves that I want here. XSPA, very choppy stock. OEG, choppy. Chop, chop, chop. Nothing's really getting up and going. We'll watch ATOS, but I'm losing faith in it. Alright, so whoa. Okay, yeah, 71 is where we need to be in. Let's go ahead and get that out there. It can break back into those 70s. That's where I want to be in here. $65 will be our out. Going back down was the top side as high as 68. See how it closes up. Will it break down this bottom of the 262? 262 breakdown. Can it pull back up to the 9? Doesn't look like it. Alright, 261. So it did kind of find a bottom here, but it found the bottom below the 9. So I'm going to cancel my order up there, and we'll just have to look for something new. Alright. So today is a green day. Just want to end it as a green day. If I take one more trade, I don't want it to destroy everything. Alright. Tail was the one that was acting crazy earlier. Went up there, slammed down. GVO is always crazy. ATOS is starting to look like a choppy stock now. It's 9:30, man. Something's got to give some moves here. That's in my price range. XSPY looking like it's grinding up, but I really believe that it's coming to a stop. One thing I didn't do today was trade these higher price stocks, which usually burns through my capital. Okay, so it got up, did the pullback, entry at the 410, a size down on this one, 410, the high 410, 415 area. Into with 50 shares. Actually, what am I doing? The high is a 410, so boom, cancel that. 411 would be a nice entry. Low is the 408, 50 shares. So we're just looking for it to explode here. Yep, snapped right down, got me out. That's what I was expecting. Okay, so the high is the 11. Let's do a 12 entry. Low is a 409. Looking for it. Looking for you to go. Looking for you to go. So it snapped down again. Looks like it's going to give us a little bit of continuation here. Nice. 14. Let's go ahead and move our, what's the break evens? 12. 12. So we got a breaking even 13 here. Just snap back down to 13. It's got to continue higher for me to, the low here is the 13. So yeah. Okay, so we'll exit with the winning trade here. If it can get into the 20s, I'll start to take. Winning trade either way it goes though. 17s. Can it go up and test those 20s? That's my question. $17. Come on, buyers, let's get it. 17. Okay, may go ahead and go. If it gets into those 20s, I'm definitely going to start taking. May start pushing them out of there. Okay, so let's go ahead and move this up to the 14. 14s. That way, even if it gets us out, we'll collect a little bit of profit. Looking for a push here, just a little bit of a push. We want to see those 20s come into play. Love to see those 20s. This is going to be a slower moving stock, but we're already in the green, so I'm not too worried about it. I want to see that 20 push. There it is. Alright, so we got a little bit. The low here is a 17. So we'll move this up to the 15 here. Ooh, might come stop us out here. I wanted to stay up, but it may stop us out green. Want to see a little bit more of a push up here. See those buyers come in, really start taking it. If it breaks that 15, I'm out. All right, out for a green trade right there. Okay, AMC did give us a lot of little moves up here, didn't it? All right, AMC over the 460s, 470s. So 471, 50 shares is what we're looking for. Okay, well, I have to size down. Forgot it. Whoa, I got 37 bucks left. I didn't even know it. Oh my goodness. I did not know that. All right, well, whatever. Took a couple of green trades today. Not a lot of push on any of these stocks. I'm pretty sure AMC is going to go up later on in the day, but by that time I'll be bored and I won't be willing to trade anymore. So 70. See if we can take a couple more green trades. Let's see, I get 10 shares of that. I can probably get 5 shares of this. Not that much though. Alright, so through the 70, 71 is where I love to get it because it's consolidated in this point. I don't think I can afford anything else though. It's 9:30. Will it break back under VWAP? 449. Let's see. 459. Let's see what you got. My order is out there. This will be the last trade of the day. I can't really be too dangerous to myself right now because I just can't. The goal was to make 1% of what I traded today, so I'm pretty sure I made that. Pretty sure. We'll see if we can get back into the 70s. High was the 81. How many shares did I actually buy of this? What am I doing? 37 divided by 471. 7 shares. Okay, so I can get 7 shares of that. Low here, 65. Let's do the 60 since it's 5 shares. Or actually, let's go ahead and get 7 shares of this. The low here, we have to wait for a pullback to get a new low. So we'll risk down to maybe like, okay, we're in there. We'll risk to the 963. We just sell one at a time, I guess. $74. It's crazy. 7 shares. We're looking for the break of the 75 there. Actually, the low is the 468 here, so we'll be out at the 468. Looking for this thing to continue to push. Let's see if it'll give a pullback somewhere in here. See if it can push through that 75 level. Break even is the 472, but we're gonna let it play. We're gonna let it play a little bit. We'll put a sell order out at the 80s, 80 for one share. So nice. 472, 475 is our out for all these shares. So we'll sell down here on the 475 if it can't hold that up for a green trade again, and I'm okay with it breaking that down. Matter of fact, I'm gonna change that to the 472, 473 area. Oh, never mind, I'm out. Alright, so I am out right there. And that is the last trade of the day. Let's go ahead and look at my trades for today. I took a couple of trades, had one red trade, so that wasn't good. But all the other ones were green. Just very minimal in choppy stocks. It's just very minimal, but I'm glad with my trades, or with these are my sales. But overall, I'm glad how I managed my trades and made a little bit of money today. And we'll be looking to continue at another time. Let me look at my transactions and see how many actual buys I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buys, and I am green on the day. So nice day. And yeah, that's it. I got $4 left. Really nothing I could do with $4 here except watch it go higher. Came down, stopped me out. It's probably gonna push higher. Let me see exactly how much I let's see. Wow, nothing. Basically I would count this as a red day, but it's a green day. I'm not gonna do a recap. It's just not even worth doing a recap on this. But whatever, we'll look for it next time. So out of an hour, I traded for an hour. Oh, I made minimum wage or below minimum wage today. So I'm just going to wait for tomorrow. AMC was the one that was at the top of my watch list. It's just this action right here kind of offset me. So whatever, whatever. We'll let it do what it does. It's going to continue higher throughout the day, but sometimes you have to just walk away with your little green and just be happy, because I know I'm going to come back one of these days and we're going to have a actual mover that is on news. So don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, I am back live trading. I know it's been a while, but I had to get some Wi-Fi issues handled. Now they are handled and my Wi-Fi is pristine. The only problems that I may have to encounter are brokerage problems, but other than that, I am back live trading. So again, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.